Jungkook's hand tightened around the wine glass as he stepped out of the house. "You're jealous." Jungkook turned towards his brother, Jimin, who was teasingly smiling at him. "I'm not jealous, I'm just being protective," Jungkook murmured as if he was exposed. "Protective? I don't know. My sister-in-law is a toddler who needed to be cared and protected, or else someone will snatch her away." Jimin continued, teasing Jungkook word by word. "Stop it, Jimin. Don't annoy me," Jungkook yelled and walked towards the drink station and started pouring a drink for himself. Jungkook's mind again drifted back to what happened 2 days ago. Flashback. "Jungkook, I want to say something to you," you said. "What is it?" Jungkook asked you coldly. "I like you. Can we give this marriage a chance?" you asked, confessing the love you have for him. Jungkook looked at you in amusement. "Really? And I've seen you such a way, Ryan. To me, you always be my good friend," Jungkook said. "Oh, it's okay. I wanted to let it out. Nothing else," you mumbled and walked away from the flashback ends. Jungkook regrets every moment of that day. He liked you since the day one, but confess you in the scare of his missions can harm you. But later, before marriage, he was cloud 9, hearing that you said yes for him. Again, it was just a contract marriage for the business deal. Now when you confessed, he rejected you with a good friend tag. Jungkook still remembered the knot he felt in his stomach after you told him enthusiastically that you have a dinner date. "Come on, Jungkook, accept it," Jimin said as he jumped up on the countertop, looking at his younger brother sympathetically. "What do you mean?" Jungkook questioned back Jimin. "Boy, I'm not blind. I've seen how your eyes lit up whenever you see Ryan. Your secret struggle to hide your blush whenever she is close to you is so obvious. Jungkook, even before the marriage, Mom, Dad discussed about this, so don't act up in front of me." Jimin's words almost felt like an ice-cold water pour for Jungkook. "I'm that obvious?" he asked as his brother nodded positively with a mischievous smirk. "Why don't you just confess to her?" Jimin asked him. "Everyone and no one of our family know how much she likes you. She is so vocal and proud of it. Getting gem like her is so rare, Jungkook. Confess." Jimin tried to educate his brother. "I can't. I'm scared my job might hurt her," Jungkook said as he moved towards the couch slumping. "Come on, Jungkook. The more you overthink, the more distance you are going to make in between you both. Anyway, do whatever you like. I'm going." Jimin walked out of the house, leaving Jungkook alone to think. Time skip. You came back and saw your husband lying on the couch, which is so unusual of him. You walked up to him, shaking his shoulder a little. Your heart deep down wanted him to wait for you. "You're back?" Jungkook asked, as his eyes adjusted to see you waking him up. "Yeah, like 2 minutes ago," he said. "How was it?" he asked, making your heart sink. You wanted him to say something else. It was really nice, like really nice. You emphasized each and every word to make it look truthful. Because you never went on any date, it was just a eat out with your best friend Mary. You thought Jungkook will be jealous hearing you are going on a date, but on other hand, he just asked you how it went. Your heart pained. This sounds good, Jungkook mumbled. The twinkling in your eyes when you said it made her stomach turn. Jungkook felt happy for you. If you are happy, he is happy too. He doesn't know what to do, but the feeling of the fact that you deserve happiness. But he started admiring your face as you started walking upstairs. He turned around, controlling his tears. A few weeks later, Jungkook felt so lost. He started acting so distant to you. His eyes looked so lost and longing whenever you look at him. You felt he is not on place whenever you see him. He will stare at you, but the look sideways when you caught him. Hey, are you alright? You asked Jungkook as you so hurriedly having food, feeling your presence. I'm fine, Jungkook whispered in between eating. Taking the plate he was having food, he walked over to the kitchen with a deep sigh. Just confused something within myself. Do you want to talk about it? You asked, following him behind. I think it will be better I found the reason myself, Jungkook said as he moved away from you. You understand he is keeping distance from you. Maybe the confession you did made his uncomfortable near you. Jimin felt nothing was going good between you and Jungkook these days. It is evident so that Jungkook running away and hiding whenever there is your presence. Is everything okay between you both? Jimin asked. I'm not sure. These days he's ignoring me, you mumbled, trying to hold your tears. Jimin felt bad for you both. He is in love with you, Ryan, Jimin said, shocking you. From childhood. Your eyes widened. But he never, you stuttered at the newfound information. Because he was scared that his job may hurt you. Jimin exposed the real reason to you. He is madly in love with you. He was so lost because of your dinner date. What? You asked in surprise, making Jimin note at you positively. He's in love with just like I am? Goodness. You ran upstairs, feeling a moment more away from him can create more distance between you both. You walked into bedroom and looked around. There is no one. It was empty. You ran towards the study room. It was wide open. You saw Jungkook curled up into a ball sitting in the floor. Your heart raced fast, realizing him. Jungkook, you screamed, running up to him. You raised head, looking so his tear-filled eyes. He looked up to you. Tears started flowing out of his eyes uncontrollably. I'm sorry, Wyan, Jungkook mumbled. I'm sorry that I rejected you, but I never meant it. I'm sorry, Wyan. I love you more than anything I laid my eyes on. I love you since the first day we met as a kid. You leaned over and Jungkook, off mid-sentence, with sealing his lips with yours. You know that this is what you both wanted at the moment, the confirmation of that you both are each other's. He held into you more demanding. The single act of confirmation practically spilled the words never said. Breaking apart, his hands cupped your face in his hand. You felt your cheek blushing. You both let out a chuckle. I love you, Jungkook, you whispered. I love you more, he said. He leaned again to you, sealing his lips to yours.